Hello and welcome back to the cooking channel. In this episode, we're going to learn how to make spaghetti bolognese. Start off by filling a saucepan with cold water. Place it on the heat with the lid and bring it to the boil. As you can see now, I've taken the lid off and this is a rolling boil. You're now ready to add some salt to the water and olive oil. And what this does, it prevents it from sticking and adds flavour. So today we're going to make enough pasta to serve 2 people, so about 2 handfuls. So now we're going to add the pasta. Today I'm using spaghetti. So just wait a little bit for the pasta to cook and then you'll be ready to stir it through. I find using a pair of metal tongs to stir through the spaghetti is the easiest way. And it's still simmering there a little bit more, but we're nearly ready to stir it through. So the idea of stirring the pasta through, or the spaghetti in this case, is to coat the pasta, each piece of pasta, with a little bit of olive oil, and that way it prevents it from sticking. This pasta that I'm cooking today is a proprietary pasta, or what they call a packet pasta, but there will be other lessons that I'll be doing where I'll be making pasta with just flour and eggs, so stay tuned for that. Now this pasta here that I'm making today, it's going to take between 12 and 15 minutes to cook. Now something I haven't mentioned, once the pasta does come to the boil, you may need to just adjust your gas or your electric stove there slightly accordingly. Now with pasta, we want to cook it to what they call al dente, and what that means is to the tooth. So when you bite through with your tooth, it should be just slightly firm there inside there. Now periodically, you want to be checking this every couple of minutes later in the cooking cycle. So after about 8 to 10 minutes, I'll be checking it every 1 or 2 minutes. Now as you can see there, I'm straining that in a colander in the sink. Be very careful, it is hot, a lot of steam. Make sure you drain that thoroughly. Now I'm going to be plating this up, so just twirl your tongs around there, and then once you have enough there twirled up, place it onto your plate. Now I've put down the below there that you need to just slightly warm up your plate. By placing your food onto a cold plate, you're chilling your food, so you want to have that slightly warm. And next, top it with that hot bolognese sauce there. Give it a nice serving. And you guessed it, it wouldn't be spaghetti bolognese with a bit of Parmesan cheese sprinkled over the top, freshly grated, like so. And last of all, we're going to garnish it today with a little bit of fresh basil, which I've got in the garden at home. So I would encourage you to use some basil on there. It does give it some nice flavour and it looks just wonderful. And finally, the best part of all, the taste test. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Look forward to seeing you at the next cooking lesson. Bye for now.